Hello. Isn't my room just so cute? Yeah, I decided to film in my room today, and probably from now on. This is my bedroom. I'll give you a little tour. There's my desk, and then you go around. There's my room, there's my wardrobe, my amazing camera setup. Look at that, oh shit. Look at that chair. Oh wow. Yeah, sorry. Let me carry on with the video. Here we are again. Well, second time now. This is my second video of my channel, Fluently Fletch. I just want to say a big welcome to probably everyone who's watching this. In the last it's been 2 or 3 days, I need to stop saying I keep saying in my videos, it's really bad. I'm gonna stop saying from now on, okay? Just watch. I'm really grateful for everything so far. This video, as you can tell by the title, is a bit deeper than last time. I'm gonna keep it lighthearted. It's not really that deep. I'm a very happy person. I've never really had a lot of anguish in my life. I'm quite a happy guy. Hold on, I'm gonna go sort my dog out. It is a positive video. It's just me recounting my experiences with like gender stereotypes and gender norms. So I just want anyone who's watching this after this video, maybe just to have a thought about people around you, anyone, or maybe even yourself, and just to see if anyone's actually being affected by sort of gender stereotypes and gender roles. And hopefully this video can help towards ending these stereotypes, which we just don't need in this world. Like, it's the 21st century. So I want to start off by saying, the reason I wanted to create this video was because the other day I posted a picture on Instagram. It was quite out of the blue, I guess, for me. I haven't really posted a photo like that before, and I'll put it up on the screen now for you to see. I posted the picture and I actually got like a reaction that I wasn't expecting. When I posted it, I'm trying to be my authentic self, trying to just put myself out there, but then I got comments that were really lovely, but there are people saying like, oh my god, they're so proud of me, and they really respect what I did, and I'm an inspiration. But I was just a bit confused because when I posted it, I was not, that was not in my mind at all, that people would take the video in that way. And then I also got people thinking that I was like emotionally unstable and like trying to like contact me and message me saying, I hope you're okay, don't care what people think, and like, it was a bit much. I was just a bit overwhelmed. It wasn't what I had expected at all from the photo, and it got me thinking about gender stereotypes and gender roles and why these people reacted in the way they did. I really appreciated the response, but it wasn't what I was expecting. And then it made me realise that a lot of people just haven't experienced other people expressing their gender in a different way, and it made me think about how that's been embedded in our society, I guess. So yeah, it got me thinking about myself and the gender stereotypes I've had built into myself in my life, and it made me realise I actually have had quite a lot of masculinity built into myself. I mean, obviously not now, but it all started when I was about 4, 5, and I started wearing like these like Disney princess dresses and stuff. I think they were my sisters or something, and yeah, I started wearing them. And obviously when you're 4 or 5, nothing really crosses your mind that what you're doing is a bit weird. But clearly what I was doing was a bit weird to other people who were older than me. But I was literally happy living my life for a couple of years, and then I got to about the age of maybe 7, they were like taken away from me. And I was so sad, and I was so confused, obviously, because you're so confused, you're that age and you don't know what's going on, why these things are happening to you. That was kind of like the first time I'd encountered gender stereotypes and been conscious of it. Oh, I'm a number 1 dad apparently, okay. So yeah, and then after that kind of 5, 6, 7 kind of age, at primary school, I kind of grew more conscious of these gender stereotypes that were being built into myself. And I remember sort of year 3, 4, 5, so I was about 8, 9, 10. I just had, all my friends were girls, and it wasn't a big deal to me. It was me and these 3 girls. We were all really tight. One of them's still my best friend now, and we were just like a proper little group, and I didn't think anything of it. It just naturally drifted towards these girls as it was just normal. Yeah, so I just had girlfriends year 3, 4, 5, but then I felt automatically isolated back then because no one was isolating me for having girlfriends, but I just felt different from everyone else. And that was because everyone else had boys had boyfriends and girls had girlfriends, but I was the one who was a bit different. And it was in year like 5-ish that I received the first ever slander. The word like gay, I was called like gay by someone as we were queuing up to go inside, and I remember that like resonating with me because I knew what it was. I kind of knew what it was, being gay, but I never really thought it was like a bad thing, but then here I was in year 5 being called gay in a way that wasn't positive, that was negative. It was like a negative thing. I lived my life thinking I was perfectly normal, and then I'm called this word and it just makes me so confused and upset, I guess, because I'm so young. Then I look back on it and I think, there's nothing wrong with being gay. It's like not even an issue. I took it as an insult because it was the only way I could because of the way he said it to me, and it really upset me. Obviously, I'm actually a really happy guy. I'm not sad at all. I'm like living my life, living the dream. I had really awful hair in primary school. It was like a slug. It was like across my face. I wore like 2 tons of hair gel every day. I'm not even going to show you a picture because I'm going to save you the ugliness of me in primary school. But I was happy and that was fine. And then I guess when I went to secondary school, so that's sort of year 7, 7th grade, upwards, whatever, things start to get even more deep because everyone gets older. As people get older, people get meaner, I guess. I was in year 7 and I was friends with girls, only really girls, just like most of my girlfriends were only friends with girls, and I didn't think it was an issue. Nothing was really an issue to me. I started to get the gay thing again and bender and getting all that stuff, and it was so confusing. I just didn't understand why you end up like sort of directing your sadness towards yourself. I ended up just feeling kind of really sad, but I was happy. Like, I was happy in secondary school. I was a happy guy, but I just felt confused and a bit sad sometimes when I thought about myself and being different to other people. Then as I grew up a bit, sort of into year 9, year 10, it did affect me, but I kind of started to, I was comfortable in my own skin, but I just felt different. I just felt like I wasn't friends with any boys in secondary school, and it made me feel different, really different, and kind of unwelcome by them. Yeah, and I guess that was just because they'd been taught by their parents that boys are friends with boys and girls are friends with girls, so when they saw me, I was kind of alien to them, and I guess it freaked them out just as much as it freaked me out being left out by them, but it was fine. I was a happy guy. In like year 10, I was about 15, I painted my nails for the first time. It was such a butters colour. It was like this ugly blue pearly colour. It was horrible. I would never wear it today, but I painted them for the first time and I felt so self-conscious because I'd never seen another boy paint his nails before, and I felt like I was being like scandalous, but I felt like I had to do it. I felt like I needed to express myself. But then people started to notice I was painting my nails, but luckily I think they saw it as more of a creative thing. People started to see me for who I was and saw me for not, they started to like accept me for who I was, but at the same time I still felt isolated because I didn't really have anyone else to look up to. But then, like in year 9, 10, I discovered a program called RuPaul's Drag Race. Such a good program. If you haven't watched it, you should really watch it. It's for anyone. It's not just for people who aren't heterosexual, but it's so good. It's about like drag queens. I loved it. I still love it now. Season 10 is amazing. I'm like kind of team Aquaria, but kind of team Ms. Cracker. Oh, very team Dusty. Dusty is like, I love him so much. He's so cute. I digress. I discovered RuPaul's Drag Race and it kind of made me feel less alone. And obviously I just wasn't unhappy. I was still very happy, but I just felt a bit out of place with everyone else. I think it was the end of year 11, year 12ish. I started wearing eyeshadow like today with, oh god, I'm falling. And I sort of didn't really care from then on. That's when I kind of stopped really caring what people thought, and started to sort of really be myself and be true to myself. That's what led up to the photo on my Instagram. That was where I stopped caring. That was just the moment that I just don't care anymore. That's when I realised, what is the point of caring? Like in year 11, I came back to, so I had like a whole summer away, really chill. I came back to school, nothing was really on my mind, I was just happy. And then I remember like the first day, some year 7, some 11-year-old, I was like 15, 16, some 11-year-old like came up to me and was like, he's gay, and just walked by, and I was like, what the fuck? I was just so confused. I was just thinking, why is this 11-year-old saying this? And it made me really like worried that why are 11-year-olds still saying this? And it kind of worried me. It made me feel like maybe these kids are still being taught these like really bad values. It didn't affect me at all. It just made me a bit angry that these kids would still say things like that to someone. But I guess that's kind of why I'm making this video today, because I just want to sort of raise awareness on the issue. Any words that you say, they could actually really have a negative effect on someone, because you just don't know what they've gone through in their life. Imagine if it was someone who was really unhappy with themselves, getting called that, then it would not go down well with them, I don't think. One thing you can take away from this video is just to really think about what you're saying to people and the effect it could have on them. It doesn't matter if it's about their gender or sexuality or what they look like, anything. If it's negative, like, why would you even say it? Like, it doesn't really, what's the point? God, I cannot get my privacy in this house at all. Yeah, I guess the thing that most upset me and confused me like when I was young was just like the whole gay term and being called gay. Like, I'm not even gay now. I don't understand what people like goes through people's minds. Why do they think that they can have an opinion, and why do they think that their opinion like is like a good opinion. It's such a stupid opinion. I've grown from it, and I've used it, I've taken it. Like, I'm happy that I can understand what it's like to feel like you're not fully normal. It's a stupid word, because I know that now I can stand up for myself and I don't really care at all. It's just about what you feel inside. That's kind of what I took away from the whole thing, because no matter what people can say to you, it kind of comes down to how you react to their words, because you can react to their words in a really terrible way, but in a really positive way. It's kind of the ball's in your court when it comes to how to react to what people say to you. So I kind of feel like a piece of advice I could give to anyone who feels kind of even slightly discriminated against is to sort of think about how you can take what people say and you can use it to better yourself, because at the end of the day, you're literally on Earth once, and not for a very long time. We're on it for like tiny amount, and if you're going to take what people say and get upset by it, then you just shouldn't. Life's too short to care. Just stop caring. Life's too short. Just stop caring. Get yourself some eyeshadow, get yourself some nail varnish. At the end of the day, those bitter people are going to be left behind. If you ever feel like you're being discriminated against, or if you just feel like you're not normal, you can always message me, you can always drop me a DM on Instagram. If you feel like people around you are being affected by these like gender roles, or by anything, by sexism, racism, homophobia, whatever, just sort of make sure you're there for them. If you're there for someone, then it could be the difference between them literally making or breaking. Yeah, I think that's basically what I wanted to say in this video. I just wanted to address these like stereotypes and gender roles that people still feel they need to use in life, and you just don't need it. Life's too short. Do you really need to put people down like for no reason? If you're the one who's being sort of affected by it, just take it and move by. I just let a lot out. I want you guys to feel like I'm being honest and open with you, because I really want this channel to be like a open discussion. So I guess this is it with the vid today. I hope my editing has got a bit better since last time. Leave me a like if you liked it, and if you didn't like it, I don't care, just give me a cheeky dislike, but just tell me in the comments like what I can do to improve, because I'm so new to this. I would actually really benefit from your support on anything to do with this channel. You can follow me on Instagram, Fletcher Shardlow, it's like Fletcher Shardlow, and you can go check out that post if you want to, and also you can subscribe to my channel. I really look forward to hearing from you guys and seeing what you think about this whole topic. I guess this was just sort of my experience. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Hello.